Today is Tuesday, February 18th, and the last video you saw me reading One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I finished it and I think I gave it 3-something stars. I liked the plot of it, how she had to choose between who she wants to stay with, her husband or her fiance. She realized that her husband came back and she had to rearrange her life and change everything. So now she's trying to follow her heart. There's also a movie on this. I don't know if it's on, I don't know where it's on. There's also other books by this author that I want to read. Malibu Rising, Sing in the Summer, because it's a summer read. So that's gonna be in the future. Then I went to the bookstore on Friday, I think, and I got these 2 books, Belladonna and The Do-Over. So Belladonna is a fantasy YA book. It's based on this 19-year-old Signa, I think. She has been raised by guardians, and I don't really know much about this book. There's also 3 books in this trilogy series. And I got The Do-Over by Bethany Turner. It's a Christian romance, I think. I don't really know much about this one either. How she went on a blind date, I think, and she's trying to find her life through everything that she questioned herself in, and she's trying to find her life through everything that she's been through. And yeah, I'll also do a reading vlog or read it soon. So I'll update you when I'm gonna be doing more book things this video. I'm gonna be probably doing the books I want to read in the end of February and March, because it's already the end of February and I was kind of late on this video. So I'm gonna be doing a March TBR and a mid-February TBR. Then today later I'm gonna be going to Target to get some things for school tomorrow. It's Tuesday, so I still have to do some homework, and because you already know how my plan goes on my homework, so I'll update you when I'm done. I got back from Target and I'm gonna do a little haul of what I got. I got My Life with the Walter Boys. It's a book about Jackie. Her parents died in an accident, so she has to move in with the Walters, her new guardians, and a lot of kids in the house too. It's also a Netflix show. I started to watch it, but then I saw that there's a book, so I wanted to read it first, then continue. I got these 2 drinks for my experiment tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing a chemical reaction experiment in IPC class tomorrow. My teacher told me to bring 2 liquids. This is peach mango and they're supposed to be like see-through, I think it is. Then I got Hint, my favorite brand of water. It's infused with blueberry and lemon essence, natural flavors, and I recommend to get it. That's my haul. So now I'm gonna start doing math, and then I'll start either a new book and then I'll update you. yesterday at night I started reading Caraval. I'm already 25 pages in and I already like it so far. So she was writing these letters. These letters to the Caraval master, or the master legend. She was trying to get invited to the Caraval games because that was her and her sister wish. So he actually replied to them and invited them to a once entrance to Caraval. And now that's how far I got into it. I just got back from school, so I couldn't read much last night. And I'm gonna read a lot today because I have time. So I'm gonna read right now. So I just decided that I'm gonna make a TBR jar. I'm gonna use this jar to make these prompts to choose my monthly reads. So I grabbed this paper and I'm gonna cut it up into lines. I have a list of prompts I'm gonna use for the TBR jar. So I'm gonna cut some up and pick them out and tell them. Okay, so I just finished with the first few lines. I already have some and they're pretty good already. I think I have like 6 or 7 already and they're good lines too. So I'm gonna cut out some more and write more so that I can fill up onto like here, I think, or till I think it's enough. So I'll be back. So I just finished making the TBR jar and I have a lot of prompts on there. I watched some booktubers also doing their TBR jars and I tried to come up with some prompts, but they already had most of the prompts I already wrote. So I also went on Pinterest and found some prompts and I think this is good enough. So I want to read maybe 8-ish books and at the end of February and the whole month of March. So I'm gonna pick some. I'm gonna pick the titles and then when I'm done I can either look through my bookshelf or my Goodreads want to read list. So I'm gonna mix. A fantasy. Okay, I have a lot of fantasies on my want to read. Belladonna is a fantasy. I have the Cruel Prince trilogy and that's all I have on my TBR shelf. Oh, I also have Twin Crowns, but I will look through my Goodreads and find more. Five-star prediction. A book that I think will be a 5-star. I was thinking to read The Nightingale. I think that will be one, and I'll look for more later. AI picks my read. Okay. I don't know. I think I'll probably ask like a generator or like look up online maybe. Title that starts with A. Do I have any on my shelf? I don't have any right now on my bookshelf. Oh, a thriller, a mystery. I haven't read a thriller or mystery in a while. I'll probably read one by Frida McFadden or Riley Sager. The House Across the Lake. I wanted to read that one. Or I could read A Flicker in the Dark, one of my hardcovers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick 2 more. A number in the title. Do I have any? Ooh, I have 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. That's a number, right? Last one. Purple cover. Belladonna has a purple cover. It's not purple, but there's purple things in the cover. So I'll look through my list and find some reads, and then I'll come back and share with you. Today's the next day and I picked some books from the TBR jar. So first I wanted to say that one of the prompts I said that I put it out because I changed my mind, and it was the memoir. I couldn't really find a memoir that was interesting. I mean, they are interesting, but wasn't in the mood to read a memoir. So I'm gonna start with the number in the title. The first prompt I picked. The number in the title I picked was The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It's a mystery or thriller, mystery about how Evelyn Hardcastle was planning to be murdered at 11. And narrator, I think, he was Aiden. He's trying to figure out her killer and to break the 8-day cycle. So he wakes up as a different guest that were there to witness, and it goes through the story of each person, unexpected stuff going on. So that's one of them. Then I chose a title that starts with A. Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow. It's a young adult book that happens within 24 hours. That's what I heard, and it happens in a high school setting about these two people. I don't really know much about that book either, so when I read it, I'll explain it more. 5-star prediction was The Nightingale. I have it on my shelf. I put it up there so that I can see like this, up against the shelf, so I can see that I'm gonna read it. It's about World War II, about two sisters getting separated by years, just how they go through their lives, and I'm excited to read it. I heard it was kind of sad, so I'll share my thoughts. A fantasy, Twin Crowns. It's about these two sisters, how The first sister is always known to steal her sister's place on the throne. A fantasy about two sisters and a royalty. Then I chose a thriller mystery. I chose the third book in the Housemaid series. It's the last book. They came out last year in the summer, so I'm gonna be reading that one. And I asked a generator AI, and it said it recommended 100 Days of Sunlight. And then the last one is a purple on the cover. I chose Happiness for Beginners. I don't have the physical book yet, but I'll try to find it in a bookstore maybe later, or I'll read on my Kindle. These are all my TBR prompts for continuing February and March. And I don't know if I'm gonna read all of them. I'll just try to, and if anything else comes up, I'll tell you. And that's all for my TBR prompts. Okay, so update. Today around 2ish, me and my mom went to Chase Bank, then we went to Marshall's, and then I got some jeans. I was planning to get some jeans like a while ago, never got to find like the right ones. So I got these jeans. They're like wide size, and they were actually good. That was the only thing I got from Marshall's. We were also looking for some heels for church, or just like in the future if we go somewhere. Then I went to the library to return a book and to see if there were any books that I wanted to get that were on my TBR from the prompts, and there weren't any, so I'm gonna either get them on my Kindle or the bookstore. Then I have an update for Caraval. I'm already this much in, about 80 something, almost 90 pages in, and I started annotating. Like, I started highlighting and underlining about some quotes that I liked. So Scarlett, she's already on the quest to go to Caraval because her sister wanted to go. So Julian helped them get there on a boat. So then Stella, her sister, got lost, I think, or kidnapped. Yeah. So now they're trying to find a way to enter Caraval to find her and talk to the master. Scarlett is trying to only be there for a day because she has a wedding the same week, and I like it so far, and I'll update you more as I go. So that's it for now for my haul and my update on the book. I'm gonna be reading more right now, and then I will do more bookish things, and I'll go back. It's the next day, and I didn't read as much as I said, so I made progress at least. In the last scene, I said I was about 90 pages. I read about 20 more pages. We already got how Scarlett is already joining the Caraval game, and she wanted to join it to find her sister and then go back to, is it called Trista? And now she's trying to find her sister with the help of Julian, who helped her get to Caraval. And Julian is kind of being weird because he said this was his second time going to Caraval, and we're trying to figure out why is he coming back this year. So that's how much I got. I annotated a few more, and it's interesting so far. Characters, we already got new characters and more places. I'm already on night 1 of Caraval, and I'll see how the journey goes and then I'll update you. Okay, so I finished Caraval and I rated it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed the plot and the fantasy of this book, how Caraval was, it kind of represented Alice in the Wonderland and I read this other book, Heartless by Marissa Meyer, a while ago, and I kind of related it to this book. I enjoyed it though, and I love the characters, but some, like Donatella, Scarlett's sister, she was kind of annoying at some times because she blamed her sister for some things. But Scarlett, I liked how she was caring to her sister and she was worried about her when she was kidnapped by the legend master Caraval. And I love how she and Julian went on a trial to find her, how she was really considerate and she was focused on finding her, but she was trialed in a lot of mistakes and a lot of thinking. But I really liked it and I would continue this series, Legendary and Finale, the second or third book. Then I would continue with the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. So I don't know what book I'm gonna read next, so I will look on my TBR for this month. And that's all for me in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!